Hello, welcome to another recap video. This movie is about a boy named Togami Tetsuo. He's been dating with his high school friend Yuka for about 5 years, but he doesn't have feelings for her and always acts cold towards her. Yuka has felt his coldness towards her and quietly leaves because she knows the reason for it, and she loves him since high school days. Tetsuo decides to visit his mother and his hometown. As he steps into the neighborhood, all his memories are coming back to him from his teenage days. After those years, he hasn't been able to live comfortably, as some memories from the past still haunts him. His mother welcomes him and gives him a box containing his old stuff. He takes it to his room to see what is inside. As he is looking at the things in it, he suddenly remembers his first love from high school days. Tetsuo starts remembering his past. The movie is transitioned to the past when he was a high school student and was hospitalized because of fighting with other kids. He notices another patient there and she grabs his attention. That girl is sitting there reading a book. He starts calling her to talk to her, but she ignores him, stands up, and walks away without responding back to him. He thinks that she purposely ignored him. At that night, while he's sitting in the hallway and playing soccer game, she approaches him and starts looking at him playing the game. He first doesn't want to talk to her, but he then realizes that she can't hear and talk, so that's why she didn't respond back to him earlier. She writes her name on his hand, which is Maiko. Tetsuo sees that she's very friendly and lets her play the game as Maiko seems to be excited about it. They become closer to each other as they spend time with each other. Tetsuo's friends, including Yuka, his current girlfriend, come to visit him. Maiko suddenly appears there and starts looking at them. His friends realize that something is going on between them. He doesn't tell them anything and leaves to go after Maiko. Yuka gets very jealous of this scene. After that, Tetsuo goes to see Maiko, but it seems like she's sad to see that he was with his friends, thinking that he won't spend time with her anymore. However, he assures her that he enjoys spending time with her and wants to create a team in the game so they can play together and enjoy it. This makes her happy. Yuka comes there and tells him to join them. However, he tells her to leave as he wants to stay with Maiko. Yuka sees how close they are and her jealousy increases, but Tetsuo only sees her as a friend. At night, Maiko takes him to a hideout where she usually goes there to watch the sky and the moon. They sit there together and watch the sky together. He starts staring at her while they are very close to each other. He's slowly starting to develop feelings for her. This is his first time experiencing this kind of feelings. Maiko has never had friends before, so Tetsuo is her first friend and love who she spends a lot of time with. She offers him to go outside together, even though they are not allowed to leave the hospital. They go outside and spend a great time with each other. The next day, Tetsuo sees that Maiko's mother gets mad at her for leaving the hospital on her own with Tetsuo. When they meet again, Maiko tells him that after his discharge from the hospital, he will definitely forget about her. However, he promises her to visit her every single day to make her happy, and he never forgets his promises. This makes her happy that she won't be alone again. Maiko draws a good job circle on his hand for what he just told her. Maiko is terminally ill, so that's why she can't leave the hospital. She has told Tetsuo how she has never attended school in person, so she doesn't have any friends. Tetsuo's appearance in her life has given light to her days. He knows about her illness, but it isn't important for him as he believes that she will also get discharged soon. He gets discharged from the hospital, but doesn't stop thinking about how to make Maiko happy and where to take her to make her more energetic. He tells his friends that he wants to visit Maiko now, but the bad boys attack him again and start fighting with him. He gets injured, but does everything to get to hospital. He finally arrives there, but it's late at night. The nurse sees Tetsuo and approaches him. She tells him that it's too late now, and he should come back tomorrow to visit Maiko. She knows about their relationship and wants to help them. Maiko is not asleep as she's in the hideout being sad that Tetsuo hasn't visited her that day. She thinks that he's forgotten about his promise from the other day. However, the nurse visits her the next morning and tells her that Tetsuo came last night, and he truly loves her. Maiko becomes very happy with these words. He visits her again and apologizes for yesterday. She communicates with him by writing on the board. However, her mother comes and interrupts their conversation. Yuka decides to visit Maiko and have a serious conversation with her about Tetsuo. She asks her to stop loving him as it will only hurt him later on. Yuka sees that Tetsuo is there waiting outside. Maiko then starts crying and accepts Yuka's words because she doesn't want to hurt Tetsuo at all. She pulls the curtain and doesn't look outside to communicate with him as she might change her mind after looking at him. Her parents are very worried about her health and want her to fully recover, but they know that there isn't a definite treatment for her, so they suffer too. Her mother takes a look at her journal and sees that she has written all about Tetsuo in it. She realizes that her daughter loves that boy, so she wants to help them be together as he is the one who can make her daughter finally smiling and feeling a little better while fighting with her illness. She lets them meet again. Maiko asks him to take her outside for her birthday as her mother has given them the permission for it. She wants to see the ocean. Tetsuo gets very excited and comes to pick her up with his bicycle. She gets dressed up nicely and gets many compliments from him. They go to ocean together and start running around, taking pictures, and having fun time with each other. This is her first birthday spending outside with her loved one and having a normal birthday like others. When they sit on the rocks, he suddenly gives her a gift, which is a ring. She tells him to put it on for her. This makes her very happy that he truly loves her and cares for her a lot. Maiko again starts drawing the good job circle for him, showing him her appreciation for his actions towards her. After some time, Tetsuo was sitting while Maiko was walking alone. She suddenly starts feeling bad and faints. Tetsuo runs to her as he gets very worried about her. As he approaches her, he sees that she is conscious and suddenly kisses her. Maiko kisses him back. This the first kiss for both of them, and first love for Tetsuo and Maiko. He wants to stay by her side in difficult times. He carries her on his back to take her back to the hospital. She starts writing on his back that she likes him, and he responds back saying, "I like you too." Maiko's father sees them and suddenly pushes Tetsuo for taking his daughter outside. However, Maiko says thank you to him as they are taking her away. He visits her the next day, but the nurse tells him that they have changed her hospital, but she is really nice and gives him the address. He goes to the hospital to give her a letter, but her father prevents him from visiting his daughter. He thinks that he doesn't let her get her treatment properly. However, her mother doesn't think that way. Tetsuo keeps praying for Maiko to get better and get discharged soon. Maiko's mother has kept the letter that Tetsuo gave to her. Maiko wakes up, and her mother gives her the letter to make her daughter happy. Tetsuo again comes to visit her again, as he comes there every single day without hesitation, and this time, she comes by the window and waves at him. Her mother tells them that they can meet again tomorrow. This makes both of them very happy that they can be with each other again. So, they plan out to meet each other tomorrow. The next day comes, and he is getting ready to visit her. Maiko's mother is also preparing her and puts makeup for her, so she will look very beautiful when he meets her. He excitedly rides his bicycle to hospital to meet her, but those bad boys again stop him to get revenge from him. They start punching him, and he gets injured again. His friends come and save him. Nothing stops Tetsuo from visiting Maiko. However, it is late at night. He barely manages to get to the hospital, but he doesn't feel well either, as he is severely injured. As he reaches there, he suddenly collapses. Tetsuo really wanted to have this meeting to see Maiko again. They hospitalize him. The next day when he wakes up, he sees Maiko there and gets very happy. Maiko approaches him and touches his face. He tells her that he's missed her a lot. They met like they planned to meet. This time, she draws the good job circle on his hand with a marker. He's happy to see her happy face again. Maiko goes to the door and tells him to follow her. He gets up to see where she's going. He goes outside, but sees that she's nowhere to be found. As he's looking around, he suddenly sees her mother sitting outside. He approaches her, and she starts crying. She was sitting in front of Maiko's room. The room is now totally empty. It turns out that Maiko passed away yesterday, and her mother tells him that until the last moments of her life, she didn't let the doctors take out her ring that he gave to her on her birthday. She gives him their pictures. Tetsuo is devastated with this news and starts staring at those photos and crying. He goes to the ocean and sees that in the game, she has written that she loves him a lot. He knew that someday this might happen, but now that it happened, it's very sad for him. The scene is changed to the present, where Tetsuo visits the ocean. He suddenly sees Maiko. She approaches him and tells him that she has missed him a lot and loves him. Teenage Tetsuo is back, who confesses his feelings to her too. She starts crying, and he approaches her from back and hugs her tightly. He has missed her a lot throughout these years. However, he suddenly realizes that the person he sees and hugs tightly is actually his current girlfriend Yuka. He's happy to see her there. Tetsuo has decided to move on from his first love and spend more time with Yuka, who loves him a lot. This trip made him realize that life moves on, and he should also move on from his first love. He starts smiling and becomes friendly with Yuka, who has been nice to him throughout all these years. The movie ends with the scene that Tetsuo puts all his stuff back in the box and draws the good job circle on it. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for upcoming recap videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Bye everyone.